Hello and welcome to State of the Market with John and Katie from Grizzle Group. I'm Katie, this is my brother John, and today we're going to give you an update on the real estate market.
Hello everybody. As you've been watching, I'm sure interest rates are continuing to rise, and that is dropping demand and allowing supply to accumulate in the market. You're probably seeing more options if you're a buyer, and you're seeing more competition for the home that you're looking to sell if you're on the sell side. So as we're experiencing this, just know that it's still very much a seller's market. Expected market time is still well under that 60-day threshold. I think for the average right now, we're still under 30 days. So it's not a completely different market, but the days of the buyer frenzy, paying 5 to 15% over the sales price, the best stuff having 20 offers, a lot of that is going away. And we're settling into a more normal market.
Absolutely. So if you can remember last year, the number of buyers way outpaced the number of sellers. So what's changed is those buyers definitely still want to buy, but they're staying home a lot more than they used to. You know, they're in wait and see mode. They're not necessarily going to open houses. They're not necessarily seeing homes. They're not necessarily, writing offers, but they're definitely still interested in buying. So they're there waiting. So it's kind of a confusing time for buyers right now. The demand is still there, but a lot of people are wondering, does it make sense to buy right now?
I think that is a huge question that's going on. A lot of buyers simply need clarity in this market because there's so many different variables and things are changing rapidly. And so having the right advisor on lending and also on the real estate side in your corner is helpful to sort of figure out what works for you and what makes the most sense for yourself moving forward over the next 5 to 10 years. Because that really is how you should be looking at a real estate transaction, is over the long term. And as far as sellers, right now, pricing matters. Condition matters. I know we've talked about that in previous videos, but it's just becoming more and more apparent that those things, the things you can control in a real estate transaction, are primarily condition and price. And the way you come on at the very beginning will pay dividends in the final sales price rather than making adjustments down the road.
Yeah, so for sellers, you really want to build in 3 to 4 weeks of lead time before you're looking to list your home to get the home ready. So sometimes it's just carpet, new flooring, new paint. Sometimes it's, fixtures and a few more things, staging, that sort of thing. You want to make sure you're allowing yourself that time because all of the details matter right now. And we have a lot of sellers who would love to do some updating to their home to maximize the sales price, but they don't necessarily have the liquid cash to do it, or they have the cash, but they don't necessarily want to, spend it on all of these improvements. So Compass has a program called Compass Concierge. It allows sellers to have an interest-free loan from Compass for the purpose of updating the home to maximize the sales price. Once the home sells, then Compass is paid back out of the sale proceeds, and there's no interest or fees for this service. It's just to help sellers maximize their value. So feel free to ask us about that program if you're in that boat.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, everybody.